Well, I'm finally getting around to listening to this album, finally. Hey everybody, it's Charles and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, yes, my name is Charles and yeah, welcome to my channel. So as I said earlier, I'm finally getting around to listening to Jessie Ware's most recent album, What's Your Pleasure, and I heard one song from this album last year and I was like, okay, we should listen to this album because this one song is great. And I heard a lot of good things about this album from a lot of people, but then again, I heard some things about this album, so I was very like, do I want to listen to the album now? And I really haven't touched the album since I heard like the mixed reviews. But you know what? I'm like, you know what? Let me finally listen to this album myself. The one song I've heard from this album is Soul Control, and my god, it is one of my favorite songs. I've been playing it a lot because I don't know, it just gives me energy. So that one song alone has given me a high bar of expectation for this album. I heard this album as a whole is kind of disco influenced, and I'm just like, yes, if it's anything like Soul Control, then yes. But then again, those mixed reviews said it was like Snooze Town, and I was like, we'll see, we'll see. I don't really know anything about Jessie Ware, so I don't know if this album is just like random songs that she put together or if it's actually going to have a narrative, so we'll see how this goes. I'm just going to say before we get into this whole album reaction, if you like album reactions, then maybe you should subscribe to my channel because, you know, I do album reactions, I talk about movies, I talk about Blu-rays, and, you know, I talk about whatever else I want to talk about on this channel because, you know what, it's my channel and I'm going to do whatever I'm going to do on this channel and say whatever I'm going to say. And yeah, if any of that interests you, then, you know, subscribe because, you know, why not? And also, if you like my personality, then maybe that's a bonus. Okay, let's see what Jessie Ware is serving us today. Or, I mean, I guess like last year. Also, I remember her saying that she's dedicating this album to the gays because she was like, y'all have supported me throughout my whole career. And she was like, yeah, this is for you guys. And I'm like, aw, thanks, girl. Hopefully this album is great. So the first song on the album is called Spotlight. Thinking of me? Okay, we're picking it up now. Oh, I thought it was gonna kick up even more, but nope, we're just chilling. This is an interesting bridge. So that was Spotlight, and what a mellow way to open the album up. I don't know if we're gonna get more up-tempo songs, but if not, if we don't get songs like Soul Control and they're more like Spotlight, then I can see why some people were kind of mixed, being like, this isn't a disco album, at least not the ones that will make you dance. And I'm just like, it's a good song, but I'm just like, yeah, it was just something to sway to and kind of go, But yeah, we'll see how the rest of the album goes. So the next song on the album is called What's Your Pleasure, the titular track of the album. Ooh, love this. This production is going off. Okay, so that was What's Your Pleasure, and like Spotlight, this was a pretty mellow song. I feel like this and Spotlight, they're more like sensual, simmering songs. They're not something to really dance to, which is fine, but I really came to this album being like, we're gonna get like maybe at least half an album full of songs like Soul Control, but you know what, this is fine too, but this song itself, it was okay. I was more of a fan of the production than the lyrics, but yeah, that's just me. So the next song on the album is called Ooh La La, and I'm like, girl, we better be serving with this kind of title. It said honk honk in the streets. If you ask politely. Okay, so that was Ooh La La, and you know what? We moved on to hooking up with the guy, and I'm like, good for you, Jessie, good for you. She was like, maybe you can love me one time, two times, and I'm like, girl, if only, like things lasted longer when you actually liked the guy. This was definitely more up tempo than Spotlight and What's Your Pleasure, but it still isn't giving me that oomph that I'm looking for. So hopefully the rest of the album it gives me more because I really do want more to dance to. I mean, this is just like kind of music, but I want like dancing music. So the next song on the album is my favorite song that I listen to a lot, Soul Control. Baby, this song is the jam. Baby, it's automatic, let me touch you, it feels like sex, obviously. Little closer, crash into me, please. Baby, Soul Control, it is the best song in this album so far. I mean, this is what song number 4 out of the 12, and I'm like, girl, we are a third of the way into this album, and this is the best song. Change my mind, change my mind. So the next song in the album is called Save a Kiss. This is some real sensual music. So that was Save a Kiss, and I was like, okay, we're slowing it down from Soul Control and we're starting to go up. Okay, but you know what? It's fine because I thought the song was pretty great. I was like, the mood of this album is really sensual dancing, very sexy, but not like aggressively sexy. That's why I'm like, Soul Control feels like we're on the dance floor, like shaking our asses, but all the other songs feel like we're on the dance floor with one other person and we're like dancing around them. That's how it feels to me. I mean, who has not had the feelings that Jessie Ware is talking about in this song? I'm just like, that you like this person so much and that you just want another kiss to be with them. Ooh, I was like, girl, you did that in a very slow song. And not one that's like a ballad. It's just like a simmering kind of slow kind of dance song. I don't know. The songs on this album, I'm like, girl, am I supposed to like really dance to this or not? Tell me. So the next song on the album is Adore You. Oh no, not the repetitive chorus. She is serving vocals in this song. That is what she is serving. So that was Adore You, and I was not that big a fan of the song. I mean, the production was very minimal, so I was like, okay, girl, that means your lyrics gotta be super strong, but the lyrics themselves were very minimal and kind of weak in my opinion. But the standout thing about this song was Jessie Ware's, vocals. I was like, okay, at least she's delivering vocally. But you know what? In the arc of this album from Spotlight to now, I'm just like, she's told a very interesting story about getting to be with this person. I don't know if the whole album is about one person, but to me, with the way the tracks have been going, I'm just like, it's detailing her falling for someone, and I'm just like, okay, girl, I can see the story, but I'm just like, this song, it could have been more. It could have been more. And also, I did not like the repetitive chorus. I was like, girl, I hate repetitive chorus. Chorus? Choruses. Yeah, that's the right word. Choruses. So the next song of the album is called In Your Eyes. She said, you give me butterflies. Okay, so that was In Your Eyes, and after Adore You and now this, I'm just like, why are we going into Komodo's very sleepy song? I mean, the production for that song, Adore You, and now this, I'm just like, girl, why are we putting us all to Snoozeville? I'm just like, the song itself, I was like, it's fine, but this production, I'm just like, I'm not feeling it. And it's like, what, almost 5 minutes long, I think? Yeah, it's almost 5 minutes long, and I was like, it did not have to be that long, girl. The next song is called Step Into My Life, and I'm just like, baby, please. It doesn't have to be very up tempo, but let's pick it up from going down into let's go to sleep mode. Okay. Okay, maybe we're getting out of the slumber zone now. Then again, I shouldn't jinx it. So that was Step Into My Life, and we moved from being in slumber mode back to, okay, we're here in medium resting mode. And I'm just like, I don't really have anything to say about the song other than, okay, you brought us out of the almost falling asleep area to, okay, we're kind of awake. But yeah, this second half of the album, I'm just like, interesting choices are being made, Jessie. Very interesting choices that I don't really like, but you know what? People are gonna roast me and attack me for saying that, but you know what? That's just how I feel. So the next song is called Read My Lips. Okay, maybe we are starting to rise back up into where, Ooh La La and Soul Control were taking us. You gotta read those lips. Read my lips. So that was Read My Lips, and yes, we went a little bit more upbeat, but then again, the song I felt was very bare bones. I was like, girl, there's not much, there in terms of the lyrics, and it was very just monotonous at the end of the day for me, so I had some high expectations about the song. When it started, I was like, okay, we're going, but then it didn't go anywhere, so yeah. The next song is called Mirage, in parentheses, Don't Stop. I'm like, don't bait me with a good song. It better be good. Okay, maybe this will be good. We'll see. I spoke way too soon when it came to the song. They baited me. They really baited me again. Okay, so that was, Mirage, Don't Stop, in parentheses. And I gotta say, I thought the song was gonna be great at the start, but just like Read My Lips, it went south real fast. I mean, God, the song is so long. It doesn't have to be so long. The outros of her songs, a lot of them, I'm like, girl, we don't need this outro. And then again, when it comes to the song itself, I was like, I felt like we were going somewhere. But then it didn't. Just like Read My Lips, as I said. And I'm just like, girl, this is very disappointing. It's very disappointing. So the next song is called The Kill, and baby, this song better kill it, or else I'm just like, my God. My God. Oh my gosh, she really is killing me. Okay, so that was The Kill, and baby, I'm honestly ready for this album to be over. I mean, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for not liking this album, but it just isn't serving what needs to be served. I mean, I understand the material of this song, and it's like, I understand what she's trying to convey, but the message isn't being conveyed well because the song itself isn't that good. The last song on this album is Remember Where You Are, and I'm just like, this song is almost 6 minutes long. This is not gonna end well. I just know it's not. That was an okay way to end this album. Okay, we finally reached the end of this album, and thank God, because this album, I have not felt this way since I listened to Hozier's first album, his self-titled album. God, I'm just like, where did it all go wrong, Jessie? Now I understand those mixed criticisms that I heard about this album. A lot of people were cheering on this album when it came out, but then there were people who were like, no, this album is not it. And listen to it, I was like, ooh, I hate to say it, but they're right. They're right, because it isn't it. Girl, people who are labeling this album as a disco album, y'all. So I'm just gonna move on to the few songs that I liked on this album because it wasn't all bad, but it was mostly bad. So the only songs that I liked on this album were Spotlight, Ooh La La, Soul Control, and Save a Kiss. I mean, honestly, Soul Control is like the only song really that I'm like, yes, this is it. The other three, I'm like, these are great, but I mean, they're not like amazing like Soul Control is. But yeah, I'm just like, the rest of the songs on this album, good luck to you, good luck to you. Anyways, I can see the hate comments down below. I can already see them. I'm just like, y'all are gonna come for me, and I'm just like, it's whatever, because I honestly don't like this album that much, and there's nothing that can change my mind. My taste just isn't on this album, and that's honestly fine. But, I can see people being like, oh my god, Jessie Ware's album is amazing. How dare you? And I'm just like, my god, how much energy does it take for you to type these kind of things? Like, honestly. Anyways, I'm gonna go now. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you didn't like it, I expected you to not like it. But yeah, you know what? It's whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. So, yep. Yeah, bye.